Hey everyone, welcome back to Real World Investor. Today, we're taking a hard look at Stock Advisor, a stock recommendation service by Motley Fool that has returned over 875% since its inception in 2002. I'm here to help you decide if it's worth your hard-earned money. With so many stock picking services out there, let's see if this one really stands out. If you're like most investors, you've probably spent countless hours scanning stock screens, reading analyst reports, trying to figure out which stock is going to be the next big winner. It's exhausting, right? We all want that extra edge to help us make better investment decisions, but it feels like there's an endless amount of information that just overwhelms us. What we need is clarity, something dependable to cut through the noise and deliver actionable investing insights. That's where a service like Motley Fool Stock Advisor comes in. But before you sign up, we need to figure out, is this platform really the answer? Or is it just another stock picking service adding to the noise? All right, here we are, inside Motley Fool Stock Advisor. I went ahead and I signed up for a 1-year membership for $99. By the way, that's 50% off the full price for new members. Once I logged in, I found a clean, user-friendly dashboard with easy access to features like stock recommendations, model portfolios, simulators, indicators, and live market analysis. Now, you're probably wondering, does this actually make you a better investor? And are all these tools worth it? Stick around as we break it all down. The first thing I looked at was Motley Fool's stock recommendation process. Stock recommendations are Motley Fool's flagship offering and their claim to fame. Stock Advisor has returned a whopping 875% versus the S&P 500 over the same time period. And every month, Stock Advisor members get 2 new stock picks on the first and the third Thursday of each month. Their stock recommendations are known for focusing on long-term buy and hold strategies with a period of at least 5 years. Every stock recommendation comes with a detailed investment thesis, including the company's financial health, competitive positions, risks, and potential for future growth. I found the research to be fairly unique. It's not run-of-the-mill information you can easily find on Yahoo Finance or your online brokerage. Additionally, each stock recommendation is flagged as cautious, moderate, or aggressive. This tells you how much potential risk and return is associated with each recommendation. This is calculated using an internal Motley Fool model with thousands of simulations. Now, Motley Fool doesn't only tell you when to buy, it also recommends when to sell. They will advise selling if the core reasons why you buy the stock, i.e., your investment thesis, is no longer valid due to significant changes in the company's business or market conditions. When a stock recommendation changes from buy to sell, members will receive a notification through the platform via email. However, it's important to note Motley Fool encourages holding stocks for the long term and won't necessarily recommend selling just because of a temporary price drop. And beyond their monthly stock recommendations, Stock Advisor also provides a list of best buys now, which are considered the top opportunities among all the stocks they previously recommended. The next thing I looked at was Stock Advisor returns, everyone's favorite topic. Since 2002, Motley Fool Stock Advisor has returned a whopping 875% versus 175% for the S&P 500 over the same time period. Some of their stocks have been very, very successful and partly what drove them to notoriety. They are well known for making recommendations in high-performing tech stocks such as Nvidia, which has returned over 86,000%, Netflix returning over 48,000%, and Amazon, which returned over 23,000%. Now that's something to write home about. However, some of the more recent picks include investments in Tesla, which has returned over 1,000%, and another pick, Shopify, returning over 74%. Now, Every stock goes through the same rigorous investment process before being recommended to members. That said, not all their stocks are winners. Stock Advisor had a 42% loss on Oceaneering International and a 90% loss on their Stitch Fix bet. Now, I can't go through every winner and loser in this review, but it's important to remember past performance is not indicative of future performance. And if you're worried about creating a portfolio using the Motley Fool stock recommendations, don't fret. They have you covered with their game plan feature. Motley Fool's game plan helps you set up your portfolio based on your investment strategy. It starts by asking a simple but critical question. Are you a cautious, moderate, or aggressive investor? Your response determines the suggested portfolio allocation percentages. For example, I'm a cautious investor and Motley Fool recommended a 50-50 split between stocks and ETFs. On the flip side, when I set it to aggressive, it recommended 80% stocks and 20% ETFs. But regardless of your investing style, it will give you actual ETFs to buy and recommended percentages of stocks to buy. For beginners, this step-by-step guidance removes a lot of guesswork if you're unsure how to get started with Stock Advisor. In addition to stock recommendations, Stock Advisor provides coverage on the markets and individual stocks. For example, they will provide market insights on stock earnings, general analyst research, daily news impacting the markets, and live market commentary during market hours. So, instead of hearing the same recycled garbage on CNBC, you get curated, actionable market and stock insights. The next feature I looked at was Fool IQ, their analytics platform. It offers detailed data on thousands of companies, including their financials, which includes income statements, balance sheets, and cash flow forecasts. I especially love their quant analysis, which gives me a clear score on growth, valuation, and even market buzz. If you enjoy diving into metrics like I do, Fool IQ has a trove of market insights. Lastly, I took a look at their unique potential growth indicator, which is a feature that tracks how much cash is sitting in money market accounts versus the total US stock value. This metric offers a unique perspective on market sentiment, which is good on helping you gauge whether it's a good time to be aggressive or cautious in the market. Frankly, I haven't seen anything like this from competing services, so it's a pretty unique feature. So, after reviewing all of Stock Advisor's features, here's what I like. First, a proven track record. Motley Fool's stock picks have outperformed the broader market by a massive margin, 875% versus 175% for the S&P 500 over the same time. The platform has made several winning bets in top stocks like Amazon, Netflix, Tesla, Apple, and Nvidia, just to name a few. That said, a lot of stock picking services come and go, but there is a reason Motley Fool has been around for over 20 years. The returns speak for themselves. In addition to their stock recommendations, I really like the wide variety of market tools. From beginner investors to advanced investors, there's something for everyone. Beginners will love the game plan feature, while pros will appreciate Fool IQ's in-depth analysis. For me, the combination of the actionable stock recommendations and powerful tools like Fool IQ really stood out during my stock research process. Another great feature is Stock Advisor's pricing. At $99 a year, or around $825 a month for the first year for new members, is a pretty good deal and pretty hard to beat. Many stock recommendation platforms have an entry point of several $100s per year, so it's pretty reasonable in my view. And while Stock Advisor offers some great features, no service is perfect, and there are definitely some drawbacks you need to consider. First, not all picks are winners. Even Motley Fool has its misses, like their 42% loss on Oceaneering International or their 90% loss on their Stitch Fix bet. And while you usually only hear about their huge wins, there are losses too, so that's something to keep in mind before signing up. Another feature I didn't like was no portfolio import functionality, which means you can't link your brokerage account. So that means manually flipping between the platform and the Motley Fool screen. You can manually add your positions, but I found that somewhat annoying. Another drawback is the constant upselling. Once you subscribe to Stock Advisor, expect emails pushing their premium service, which can feel a bit overwhelming. And while $99 is a good deal for the first year, the annual fee jumps to $199 after 1 year, which may feel steep for some. So for me, Stock Advisor gave me structure in my investing approach. Their investment research showed me how to structurally analyze potential opportunities instead of applying the ad hoc approach I was previously using. That said, it's definitely not a magic wand that guarantees success, but it significantly cut down on my research time and gives me a pre-vetted entry point. And as someone who enjoys a mix of curated stock recommendations and independent research, that is invaluable to me. So at this point, you're probably wondering, should I subscribe to Motley Fool Stock Advisor? Well, if you're a long-term investor who enjoys pre-vetted stock recommendations or wants to supplement your own stock research, it's absolutely worth considering. $99 for the first year for new members is a low-risk way to try it out. However, if you're a day trader or prefer a more hands-off investing style, this might not be the best fit. Stock Advisor is definitely not a magic bullet, but it cuts down on research time while still providing solid stock ideas. And that, in today's chaotic market, is worth every penny for me. So if you're interested in trying out Stock Advisor, click the link below for a special offer. And if you found this review helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Small-time content creators like me really depend on viewers like you. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy investing.